Hi everyone, my name's Debbie and I'm a New Zealand collector and I make 18-inch doll clothes and sell them in New Zealand here. And I'm just going to show you my collection. This is my fourth start, so I hope it goes properly this time. This is Kit, obviously, and Ivy, or Mary Ellen, but Ivy in my collection, named after my mum's middle name and her grandmother's name, which was Ivy Stone. Hence where my doll creations page came from, which is Stone Ivy Doll Creations. And I bought this the day after my mum passed 5 years ago, this doll. I had her on my watch list and just bit the bullet, and she's still dressed in her outfit, and my mum was had red hair and in the 50s, and yeah, she was not a teenager, but anyway, this is McKenna, named Riley in my collection. And then we've got Corinne, who is brand new. I got her off Amazon. And Gabriella, who is second hand. They've all got their meat outfits on. And then Luciana, I don't have her bag for her waist, but I do have her boots in my collection. And then this is Grace. She's lovely. And then this is Willa, little Willy Wisher. And then this is Gwyn Tan, who is Corinne's little sister. She's brand new too, from a lady in Auckland in New Zealand. And this is Willa, another little Willy Wisher. So I'll just get my other ones and go over the other side of the room. Right, so I'll start off with these girlies. This is number 86, who was out a few years ago, Truly Me number 86. She's a pretty doll. She was, I think, the Sugar Plum Fairy, the doll that was used for that, and I couldn't afford those sort of dolls. Well, I don't think we can get them here in New Zealand. So I got her off the lady in Auckland. She's brand new, and then she was retired not long after, so she's special. Her name's Sloane in my collection. This girl here was my very first American Girl doll. She's second hand. I bought her on Trade Me, which is a auction site here in New Zealand. I replaced her wig, and I actually tightened her limbs, which I've never done before and never done again. But she's okay. She's a pretty girl. I think she's number 40, Truly Me number 40. But yeah, her name is Charlie in my collection. And then this girl is, I believe, number 28, and her name's Scout. And she's just overall really pretty. I really like her. And then this was a brand new doll from Amazon when I got Corinne, number 108, and she's in Blair's little overall outfit, and she is just one pretty doll. Yeah, I really like her, and I named her Credence. Yeah, so I'll just get some more. Right, so here's the next three. This is Nanea, obviously, in her meat outfit, and I got her maybe a year ago, and I actually got a lot of her collection, which I will show in another video. Not a doll I was looking for, but she is rather pretty, and I sort of like that she's from the 40s. It's yeah. And then this is Leah. She doesn't have the greatest hair, but she's a very pretty doll. She reminds me of a real outdoorsy beach type girl. And she's got a little frilly dress on, skirt. But yeah, she's pretty. And then this is Isabel, who I tentatively named Hazel, because she had sort of hazely eyes. She's got beautiful hair, nice and soft and looked after, and that's her. So I'll just get my next three. Okay, here we go for the next three. This is Truly Me 113, And I bought him off Amazon a wee while ago with the last, back in July, I believe. Um, and his name is Cash, and I bought him so I could start making some boy clothes. I did buy these because I didn't really have any. He came in a little t-shirt and camouflage pants. And then this is, I believe, number 22. Just bought off Trade Me. Her hair's in a bit of a... It's not the best, but I may end up selling her. And this is Blair, girl of the... Well, I'm not sure of the girl of the years. She came in the overalls that you saw before on 108. And she's just chilling out because it's summertime here. Her hair's quite dry and frizzy, but I may not be keeping her either. I'm still thinking. So I will now move on to my next three, the last three. Sorry, it's actually the last two, my two Julies. So I love this doll. I love her collection. I was born in the 60s and brought up in the 70s. This was the first one I got. You can see she's even still got a mark on her forehead there. She had very bad dye transfer on her legs, which I tended to for probably a good few weeks. I didn't put her in the sun, but I put her in our lounge on a drying rack. And it tended to her nearly every day, and she came out really nice. Her hair's a little bit dry, but she's very special. I spent a lot of time with her, on her, getting her back to... And I was so glad to have her because I'd been looking for one. And then this one came a few months ago now, and I saw her and she had the original outfit on with the muslin top and the I can't even think now. And it had a leather strap, leather belt tied around and the skivvy. And this one was in the Be Forever, I think, outfit with the yellow, which people don't like, which I don't mind at all. It is what it is. And so I've got both of them now, and both the outfits. I did want the original outfit. And you can see they are different looking. I can see a difference. But they're both special. I like them both, and I'll be keeping both of them because I think they're cute. I suppose they're twins. I tentatively named this one Luna and Judy, but yeah, they're still Julie and Julie really. But this one has a brand new Care Bear set I got from the lady up in Auckland, and this one was one I found on Trade Me, so it's a second-hand one. I do have I have a scrunchie for this one, not for this one, but I don't put them in there here. So there's my little doll collection. The Care Bears are mine, but I think they go well. And I have actually just purchased a second-hand older Molly from a lady, and paid for that this morning, so she'll be coming. And I really love, like, I guess you call it restoring, cleaning them up, washing their hair, putting them in, washing their limbs, and so I'll be looking forward to doing that. And I have 130 has been put away for Christmas. I haven't seen it yet. It came, and my husband said, no, don't open the box. And Raquel's pajamas. And I was going to buy a Molly from the personal shopper, but I managed to get this one. So now I'm going to see if I can get Raquel before Christmas, and that will probably be my quota, because I also have 5 Our Generation dolls, 1 Disney Illy, and I have in amongst the 5 generation I have 1 boy, because I have all intentions of making boys' clothes to sell. And yeah, so I also have some Paula Reina dolls from Spain. They're adorable. So I just thought I'd do this to see what interest there was in my dolls and here in New Zealand. And I know there's other collectors here in New Zealand. I can only limit myself to so much, and I don't have a doll's house. I don't buy accessory sets, but the one thing I would like to get, which I have missed out on from my own negligence of not bidding, was Julie's egg chair, and it will come up again and I will get it. But yeah, at the moment I don't buy accessory sets, just the dolls. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm Debbie from New Zealand and live in a small town in the Waikato called, it doesn't matter what it's called, it's in the Waikato in the North Island of New Zealand, and summer's just starting here, so these dolls are going to be dressed in either Christmas dresses or summer gear, and we put our tree up yesterday, so I'll make a little section for them out there in the lounge with their little Christmas tree and put a couple of them out there. And yeah, I love Christmas, so I'm very excited. So I hope you all have a good day, night, week, whatever it is where you are, and I hope that someone watches this. Bye for now.